We're very blessed today. Very, very blessed today to have Hugo Malera here. Am I
Mhm.
saying it right, Hugo? I've always wondered if I say it right.
All you got is it's what Melara, but
Malara?
Melara,
Okay.
whichever. It's actually a town in Italy. I didn't know that. My last name's named after a town in Italy, but I'm from El Salvador, so
That's awesome.
I don't.
That is
Where are you
awesome.
from?
I'm from El Salvador. Was born there.
Oh,
Yeah, but my last name is Italian. There's actually a town called Melara in Italy. If you guys want to check it out.
I do want to check it out. I want to get on YouTube and check it out. It's a great way to check out a city without having to go there right away. You know.
Right.
I got
Maybe they call it after you, Hugo.
Oh, right.
Maybe your ancestors established that town.
My you know what? Maybe I need to look it up. Right.
And then escape to El Salvador. Yes, that's
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe they did something wrong. So maybe they
from
did
From
and they
Sicilian
left.
mafia. Yes.
Yeah.
you must go visit for sure, man. Italy's beautiful.
Oh, I need to go there.
Oh,
And actually, before we even get started, today is a very special day. One, because I'm here with you guys, but today is my daughter's birthday. She's
wow.
31.
Congratulations.
Yes, my baby girl is one.
1 years old. Wow.
Yeah, she was born February 9th, 2022.
Congratulations.
1 years old. Yep.
Congratulations. That's great. That's really cool. You got a lot of years ahead of you, man.
Oh yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping for and everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. That's good. Well, congratulations on that. And thank you for the kind words of being here. It's very sweet of you. We're really excited. I can't really express that enough how stoked I am to have you here today. And we're live right now.
Nice.
And we've opened it up for my club members at least to come on in here and participate in the Zoom room. And the reason why we've got you here again today is because a couple weeks ago, man, we didn't get enough. It was like, it's like when you go to a good restaurant and you're like, wow, that was really good. You can't wait to go back. That's really kind of how I felt. So I asked everybody, hey, do you feel the same way? And everybody was like, yeah, definitely. What do you want to hear? And everybody's like, we want to hear the full thing. Can you show us the full thing?
Oh, yeah.
And so, dude, so excited to have such a Google expert here to help us power our business. I've been saying for free, but there are some little costs if you do certain things. Is that correct, Hugo?
Well, yes, but at the same time, if anybody who's working with you, if you guys want to meet with me, like I know I already met with Joseph and Helen, and it was great.
Yes.
If
Yes,
I can
thank
help
you.
you guys on anything, I'll just point you guys on the right direction. Now, if you guys want to work with me more one-on-one or something like that, it's about me getting to know your situation, what you need, and then we come to an agreement. It's basically the same thing you guys do with lease options. We want to see what we can do. If it's something like, just go get a domain or go to this website, I'll just point you guys in the right direction.
Sure. And that's a domain is not much, stuff like that. So I'm stoked when we're talking about powering your business by Google and the full presentation. Give us a little synopsis of what you're going to dive into today, and then if you want to share screens, Hugo, let's just like I told Ken, man, before you got here, I was like, I'm ready to just set the cruise control and just let you drive, really, Let's just get there.
All right. So, well, I'm gonna try to give you guys the best value that I can. Show you guys as much. The great thing is that this is being recorded, right? Is live right now? Is it being recorded?
It's live right now, so it's gonna stay on whatever platform you're watching it on. So if you're watching it on Facebook or YouTube, it'll still be there later. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That way, even if I go fast, if you're like, oh, I didn't get this, you can still watch the replay. Any questions, you guys can email me. But I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can to give you guys the most value. And the main thing here is that we want to make money, right? Not because we love money, we love numbers. We want the benefits from making money. That could be freedom, spend more time with
Right.
family. And the great thing about Google's apps products is that they allow you to be location free. You can work from anywhere, you know. You can work from the car. You can work from you can travel to other places. You know, I've done deals when I'm hanging out with my son. Maybe I'm going to the Academy of Science. You know, hanging out with my baby boy, my baby girl, and just write an email. And Google allows you to do that. You know, I also worked with the Latin American team at Google. We're doing deals in Colombia, Argentina. We had a meeting where we had people. It was cool, right? Because we had a meeting. I was here in California. We had somebody in Brazil, another in Argentina. You could see everybody. One person was nighttime. I was during the daytime. It was crazy that now we can connect with people all over the world. So that's what I want to do. I want to give this presentation so that we see the tools that we have available to, one, sell from anywhere at any time, basically.
Great.
Have that freedom.
Yeah.
Because I always think, you know, oh, I want money. Yes, but let's say somebody gives you $1 million, but the catch is you have to live in a cave forever. You're like, well, I don't really need that, right? No, I want that freedom to use that money for whatever you need, right? So right here, your group that you guys focus on lease options, real estate, right?
Sure.
Right.
Right.
But basically, you guys are running an online business because you guys are doing it from different places. And to do this, to do online, run a successful online business, you need the right tools. You need to know how to use them. And to me, Google is the best, you know, because you can use it from anywhere.
I do too. I love Google, man. I'm sorry to interject that, but I know
please, go ahead.
the whole iPhone and Google debate. Really, I think you can end the debate and use both. Really, at the same time. I've got an iPhone, but I use all these types of Google products. It's super cool. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I use
I'm
Google
so excited.
software, but I love iPhones. I use iPhone and Macs. My iPhone connects to my MacBook Pro. That's great. So I love Apple and I love Google, but I don't use the Google phone, the Android, because you know, so I'm a Google and Mac guy. Well, where was I going with this? Before I even get started, guys, I'm going to ask you, what, aside from Zoom, what other apps are you guys using to run your business, basically? What emails, or maybe you're using Dropbox? What other things are you guys using?
It's a good question.
I'm trying not to use all that stuff. If I could just kind of simplify it, my Dropbox is getting full, and I'm considering do I do e-sign or renew it, and then Microsoft Word, I use that a lot. Seems like in spreadsheets. So.
All right, Microsoft Word,
Good.
spreadsheets, Dropbox, okay. And all of that stuff works. The only thing is that it's all over the place, right? We have something in Microsoft Word, and we're gonna put it in Dropbox, and then we have to go to Zoom. With Google Workspace, the great thing with Google Workspace is that you have everything in one place, right? To make things simple. You know, I like simple stuff. You know, I even though, you know, you can make your online business complicated, we want to keep it simple. We need three things. We need to be organized. We need to be able to communicate with people, and we also need to market ourselves, right? We need to get attention. So with Google Workspace, what is it? It's basically Gmail for a business, for a domain, right? So we have, my domain is hugomalera.com. I know, Justin, yours is shutupmoney.com, right?
Yes. Shutupmoney.com.
So the first thing, if you want to get Google Workspace, even before I tell you how to get it, what it does, we need to get a domain, right? Now, having a domain is basically your digital address, okay? This is where people find you online. And the great thing is that when somebody's, let's say I look up Justin, shutupmoney.com, it sounds more professional than if it was shutupmoney@gmail.com. So it kind of gives the prospects a little more credibility, makes you you sound a little more legit, right? So let me see. I'm gonna share my screen actually. And sometimes I stumble here with because I don't use Zoom. I don't really use it. So
Because you use the Google Hangouts chat video. What is it called? Google Meet?
Google Meet. Yes, I use it.
All right.
Now, I will be very honest. The video quality for Zoom is way better. Okay, so that's something that Google needs to work on, and actually they're coming up with more stuff. I think they're coming up with better quality. So if you have Google Workspace, the great thing is that you can always you always getting the updates. Google keeps updating stuff. Okay, so let me see. So this is my email, of course, but no, when you're looking at this. Okay, so getting a domain. What I've done is go to Google Domains, and right here, actually, let me do it from the start. Let's say you want to get your domain. You're like, I don't know what to get. Google domain. This will be your digital address. Okay, so right here, find your place online. Let's see if Hugo Malera is available. Right in. It's available in hugomalera.net, .net, .org, .us, but not .com. That is because I already bought it. So hugomalera.com is not available. What about Shut Up Money?
Right. I already own that one, so it won't be available. But there'll be some other extensions down there.
Except so shutupmoney.money, shutupmoney.us, shutoutmoney.com, shutupdough.com. That is available, but not Shut Up Money.
Shut up dot money is cool. I might have to grab that.
And now you can see that one is $40 per year. Maybe because a lot of people are trying to get it, right? Mine is cheaper. It's like $12.
Yeah.
But here it shows what is available. And shutupmoney.com is not available because Justin owns it.
Sure.
Let's see, Hugomalera.net is $12. Now I got mine at GoDaddy for like $3 or something like that. So you can go to GoDaddy or you can go to Google Domains. The great thing with Google Domains is that it makes it easier for you to use this domain in your website, basically, if you're using a Google website. All right.
Otherwise, the Google link that you're going to get is going to be real ugly, right? It's going to be real long, have lots of, weird numbers and slashes and
exactly
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't care about that, you can just text that to people, but they will not be able to just type it on
right
and find it easier. For example, for me to find something about you, Justin, shutupmoney.com, easy.
Boom.
hugomalera.com is easy.
It's worth $1. I pay $12 a year for that, and it's worth $1 a month. I mean,
yeah, and the goal is to make it easy for prospects. We want to make it easy for people to do business with us. We don't want to make it so complicated. All right. So now, let's say you have your domain. Now you want to get a Google Workspace account. Here are the prices. We have $6 for the business starter, $12 for the business standard. That's the one I have. That's $12 per month, and we have $18 for Business Plus. So Google Workspace is divided into two families: the business family and the enterprise family. So the business family is for any organization, any business under 300 users. Enterprise is anything over 300 users. But even if it's just you can still use an enterprise license. Sorry. So right here it says contact sales for pricing. I'm going to tell you the pricing. We have enterprise standard, which is $20 per user per month, or enterprise plus, which is $30. Okay, but for what we're trying to do, if it's just you or another person in your business, you can just use the business standard. It's $12. What does it have? It has custom emails, up to 150 participants in video meetings. I mean, you could have up to 150 people, but if you're talking to people one-on-one, maybe talking to a family, you're probably not going to need to have more than 10 people or something in one meeting. Or I don't know, Justin, like when you talk to people, do they, how many people do you usually talk to? Like, let's say they want to bring in family members.
I mean, my biggest meetings are still like less than 30, and that's if I bring in a big crowd, I mean, so that's way more than enough.
Okay, perfect. So we don't need any more than 150. So for business starter, we have 100 participants. So we can even go with the business starter, But what is the big difference between this $6 and this $12 is that you get 2 terabytes of storage in business standard instead of 30 gigabytes of storage in business starter. Now, what does that mean? It means that this business standard can replace Dropbox because you can put all your files in business standard, and if you're running out of files, if you're running out of data, if you're running out of data, you can always upgrade to Business Plus, which has 5 terabytes, 5 terabytes of storage,
which is a lot,
right?
Yeah.
Or you can even go to pay $20 for Enterprise Standard and get unlimited data. You can get as much as you want.
Wow. Even if I'm just a one-person company, I don't have to be a big enterprise to get the enterprise stuff? Okay.
Nope, no. You can be just one. All you need is a domain. That's all you need, basically.
Okay, cool. And you just showed us that. All right, great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I use the business standard. Dropbox, I use it just to get what Claude gives us. But everything else, all the files, I keep them in Dropbox. And I'm going to show you guys what. Actually, let me move on to... Before I move on, do you guys have any questions about this?
I have a question.
Yes.
When we have meeting, is it unlimited time or limited time?
It's unlimited. I think it's like 24 hours or something, 23 hours. But I mean, your meeting should not be more than an hour. But you can do 3 hours,
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right. So once you get this, of course, now I have my domain, hugomalera.com. I have a business standard. Here's my inbox. But one great thing is that we have the admin console, the administrator console. This is your database. This is your base where you control everything, right? And if you can see down here, storage. Actually, hold on. Let me go a little slower. Right here, if you go to the left, you have home, you have your dashboard, which lets you know how everything is. It's just me, so I'm not going to have much information here. Directory, we have users. How many users do we have? We have 1, which is Hugo. But let's say I want to add another person. Somebody else wants to work with me, family member, or let me see, maybe Justin wants to be part of my organization. So I'm going to make him a user. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to manage users. Hold on, let me go back. I'm going to add a user. So Justin. Chavnes. So now Justin is going to have his justin@hugomalera.com email. So he's a new user.
Now, is this person going to have their own email and everything? It's not going to be like they're sharing my account?
No, they're going to have their own email. Let's and let me refresh this. Okay, so now.
Okay, there it is. Justin at Hugo.
And
okay.
Hugo, I don't want to slow you up. How many did you say that I'm trying to notes here. How many did you say we could open up in this if we had the team members we wanted to have an email?
Oh, 150.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I
if you
think
guys
that's a big team.
Yeah, you can do 150 per.
yeah, well, I'll never want to babysit that many people again. I'm out of the dealership life, so that's good. That's awesome.
All right, so right now I have Justin at Now Justin is Justin at hugomalera.com. Now we can share files. We can I can see his schedule and everything. And if we go to billing, let's see, billing subscriptions. Now I have Google Voice, which is $10. Google Business Standard. I was paying $12, but now I'm going to pay $24 because now I'm paying for Justin's email. You know, so if you have an organization and you basically pay per user. So if it's just you, you're only paying for yourself. But if the more people you add, you're going to pay $12 per user, basically. So even though I love Justin, I don't want to pay for him. So I'm going to have to erase him.
Oh, all
So-
right. Nah, I wouldn't want to pay for you either, man.
Let's see. So how do I do it? So Justin is great, but you know what? It didn't work out. So I'm firing him. So I'm going to delete this user.
Get out of my office.
Yeah. Transfer data. No, I don't care about his data. He can leave. He can go away. There we go. Now,
Like I never existed.
exactly right. Now it takes a while to load, right? So that's just to show that you can add different users. You know, if you are husband and wife, you can add your wife, your husband, whatever. You can add as many people. Maybe you have a little nephew who's in high school and they want to want to give him a job or something. You can just add another license. Now we go with storage.
That is cool. That's really cool. VAs, people like that,
VAs.
you know, that you manage in your business that do things for you. Now they can have an account that looks like it's directly linked with your business. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. And with reporting, let's say you have VAs, you can see highlights. You can see how many emails they're sending, how they're using their apps and stuff like that.
Whoa,
So no, this is
get
just
outta
me.
here. That's crazy. Man, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, you can get reports of who's sharing what with who, basically, who in your organization is sharing information, maybe with outside people or something. Yeah, but you won't have any of this because it's just me in this account. So with storage, we have 30 gigabytes in Business Starter. So far, I've used 9.58 gigabytes. So I still have a long way to go. Still have 2 terabytes. So to make it simple, I think of a gigabyte as $1. So far, I spent $9.58 out of $2,000 that I have. That's terabyte, basically. It's 1,000 gigabytes. So with this, I can just, and I have a bunch of videos in my storage as well. So it hasn't taken much storage. So you have plenty. So with this, Dropbox is basically, I don't need Dropbox. I just use it for whatever Claude sends me, basically.
I think I'm paying $12 a month for Dropbox or close to that. I don't know. Just really honestly, just to host Uncle Claude's files from being in his club.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
doing
just
the
for
same
Dropbox.
thing.
Yeah. So like if this were this program instead, I wouldn't have to pay that extra $12.
Nope. And you can share your files with anybody, just the same way as Dropbox. Basically, you can just put people's emails and just share all your files there. So right now you're getting email and you're getting Dropbox basically for $12. So you're saving yourself. You're getting 2 things for $12 so far. Okay.
How do we, like if you just want to share, let's say you've got a plethora of things in your box, but you want to share 2 things. So you want to make sure you don't give them full access.
Okay. You can, let me see, with this, I'm going to go directly to my drive. Oh, and before I show you that, see, this is divided in between Google Drive, the storage. With Google Drive, I've done 9.53 gigabytes. Google Photos, 51 megabytes. I don't have that many photos. Actually, I have a lot, but It doesn't take much storage. And Gmail, 51.2 megabytes. So most of my storage is in Google Drive. So let me go to Google Drive. So I have all this. I put everything in folders. So this is the folder for my online business, fitness, meeting recordings, real estate. So let's say I have sales and technology education. Let me see, what is one thing I can show you guys? Sales copy as well. So let's say I want to share this whole thing with you guys, with somebody. Just go here, and share. I can just put Justin's email, Justin Chamnes at Gmail, whatever. Right? I can share the whole folder with him. Or if I don't want him to share just, or if I just want to share one file, I can just choose this file and share just one file. So you can choose if you want to share a bunch of things, folders, or individual files.
Thank you.
All right.
But that person will not be able to log in and see my stuff, like, you know, not my emails or even like access to my settings or any of that, right?
Nope. They would only be able to see whatever you share with them. So if you only share one file, that's all they're going to see, and they're going to get it through their email. And to make it clear, that's not just with people in your organization. This can be with anybody. It can be outside your organization. You can share with anybody.
Even if that person is in my organization and they have an email like Sally@shutupmoney.com.
No, they will not be able to see anything that you don't give permission to.
Okay, great.
Basically, you control everything. Let's say you have a bunch of people in your organization. You can even set it up. You can create rules where people cannot share with certain people. Maybe you don't want the sales people sharing stuff with the accounting people or something. You can set up rules so that they cannot share them.
No.
Right.
I would quit that job if I found out that was what was happening.
Right. But the thing is that you can do that. All right. So now we have that. We have the admin console. I am here on my inbox, my email. So the email this is your home base, basically. This is where you connect with people. This is where you stay organized. If you go all the way here to the left, we have Google Chat, where you can chat with people, of course. Spaces, where you can create, these are chat rooms, just like what you have in Zoom. For example, I created this one, which says lease option sellers. This is, in this group, all we talk about is how to talk to lease option sellers. That's all we do. And I can share files, and I can create tasks as well, like maybe homework for you guys. So whoever I invite here,
wow,
we can create this.
Maybe we should move the coaching club over there. That's pretty cool. So, can I add people to a chat like this, even if even if they don't have a Gmail account? Let's say, for example, let's say I have a friend that uses Yahoo and his email is brian@yahoo.com. Okay, can I still add him there?
Yep.
Okay,
you can still add him. Yep. They will just receive a notification via email saying, "Oh, you've been added to this. Please accept." Once they accept, they can start chatting with you. So it doesn't matter what email they have. Now, if they have a Gmail, it's just easier to share stuff, So I even got one Transformers. If you want to talk about Transformers, I don't know if you guys grew up in the 80s watching Transformers.
I love the point is, remember they used to be metal. Sorry, but that was back in the golden age. Huh?
Right. Let me see. Then we have Meet. And how am I doing on time? Now, Meet is the direct competitor with Zoom. So it's crazy that we're using Zoom to basically talk about Meet, right? So here with Meet, let's say you're talking to a seller and you want to create a meeting, you want to meet with them, you can send them an invitation, or you can create one meeting, copy the URL and send it to them. You can text it to them. And I'm going to enter the Zoom meeting.
So is this basically chats?
This is Zoom, right?
No, but I
Chat.
meant what you're showing Google Meet, is that same as Google Chat?
No, Google Chat is, let me show you.
Because the screen looked the same, and that's why I want to make sure I'm following you.
No, Google
No,
Chat.
don't stop what
go-
you're doing. I was just, you answered it. I'm good. I don't want to.
Okay. just to make sure, right? Google Chat right here. I created this one. I added my wife here. We can share. We can even share meetings as well in Google Chat. Let's say you want to start a meeting. You can have a conversation with somebody. And you can start this meeting with Google Meet. So the thing is, in Workspace, chat, groups, Meet, they're interwoven. The apps work very well with each other. So you can share files from Drive in chat. You can also share stuff here in Meet. You even have a chat here. When you can talk to people, let's say you have more than multiple people, you can be chatting with each other. You can record your meetings as well. You can, that's the great thing that you can do with Business Standard. You cannot do this with Business Starter, or there's free Gmail. You cannot record meetings. Let me see what else. You also have visual effects. And this is what Claude was talking about, maybe how to de-age yourself. Unfortunately, Meet doesn't have that feature to de-age yourself, but we can change the background. We even have birds on the background. Can you guys see?
Mhm.
Yeah, you look like you're on the
In the
beach.
Caribbean or Hawaii
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caribbean. Now, this thing was not available on Monday when I talked with you guys, but now it is available. Is this
Wow. So the green screen type
screen?
thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
But you don't necessarily have to have a green screen.
Exactly. You even have this thing where maybe you're shy, you want to talk to sellers like this.
But what's interesting about this, how good it is? Most people, they move around and it gets blurry, but I noticed you're moving around to your head and you never lost what's going on.
Oh, nice.
You know how your other people in the,
Yeah.
and you duck half of their body until they come back to the frame.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is really good.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's good that you guys are getting a good with by the
It's
way, let me get this up.
it's only jerking around like that because he's recording, like he's sharing his screen, and so
his is great.
Yeah.
I find so many other people do it even on Zoom, and like they disappear.
yeah,
So no, this is
it is
phenomenal.
really clear
It's
image.
just a
yeah.
click.
Okay, if people are afraid you're a pirate.
Oh man.
Okay, I guess I'm having a little too much fun with this, but these are the things that you can do with Meet. And the thing with Meet, sometimes I make recordings, and the other person on the other side, their quality is really good. The quality of my Meet is not that good, so that's the only thing that Zoom is ahead of Meet. Actually, let me get rid of this. Go back to my email. Yeah, so what I do is I don't rely on Meet. I rely on Meet for meetings one-on-one, right? But for recordings, since I have a MacBook Pro, I use QuickTime Player, and then I edit stuff in iMovie, so you can use that. But if you're not worried about the great quality of Meet and you want to save yourself what you're paying for Zoom, then you can use Meet. Or if you like Zoom, you can use Zoom, right? Now, any questions, guys?
Yeah, I pay $15 a month for Zoom by itself, and then another $12 a month for Dropbox, and I could have all of that for like $12 a month.
Exactly. So $12 a month. And for me, if you have a MacBook, MacBook Air, something like, you can make great recordings with QuickTime Player, you know. And so we're already saving ourselves like what, $24 from just by having
Oh
Google
yeah,
Space.
at least. Yeah.
All right. So I already showed you guys how to connect with people, how to create chats so you can communicate with your clients. What about how to stay organized? So if we go here to the right, here is where basically what we use to stay organized. We use our calendar, which lets us know what we're doing right now. Or you can open it up on another screen. Here's my calendar. And it is connected to my work calendar. So I have all these other events that I have here. So for right now, I am, hold on, what is this? This is for January. No. We're moving February 9th. There we go. That's what we're doing right now. So on my calendar, my domain calendar, I have it that is Hugo and Justin's meeting. But for my work calendar, they just see that I'm busy. So I'm right now, anybody wants to contact me, they can contact me, right? Another thing you can do with calendar is you can create your own booking page. So this replaces the Book Like a Boss thing, the website.
Oh, that's the bomb.
Yeah. So you can create this and you can just send it to somebody. Let's say somebody wants to meet with me and I just send this via email, right? If I send it via email, then they can open it up. And they're like, well, you know what? I want to meet with Hugo. I can do it on Friday at 2 p.m. They click on this. They put their name, email, book confirmed. And then I get a notification. Let's see. Let me refresh this. Appointment booked. So it lets me know who booked with me. And yeah, there. Now I can even join with Google Meet. Or go back to my calendar. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me see. When was this booked? Hold on. I just pressed whichever button, but I didn't see. So Friday, February 10th. Okay, so for tomorrow at 2 p.m. So if I go to my calendar, tomorrow at 2 p.m., I should be able to see the. There we go. So tomorrow at 2 p.m., I have this meeting. It's already in my calendar, so I can join with Meet. So the other person we can join on this meeting, on this Meet, which is included in the booking. So you can use this booking page and you can include it in any website, and or you can send it via email. And there you basically just got rid of Book Like a Boss, basically. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna drink some water. But do you guys have any questions or anything so far?
I really want to know what Justin thinks because I know he uses Zoom a lot. And
What do you think, Justin?
Did I understand you correctly that once a person books that spot, when they get that marker and you do too, it automatically sets up a Google Meet when that time's right?
Yes.
Okay.
So when somebody
that's
sets up,
phenomenal. I thought that's what you said.
yes. So right here's my calendar. So everything's set up. The Google Meet is already included right there. And if it's not, sometimes it's not. You have to include it manually. But if you set it up correctly, then it already has Google Meet already included. So you don't have to send them. You don't have to send them a Zoom link or anything like that. It would automatically have it there. Okay. So going back, we also have here to the right, Google Keep, which is where you keep your notes. It's like a digital notebook. And right here, you can open it up on another place. So we have, you can, for example, if I go to the gym, how much I did on certain exercises, how much weight I lifted, nutrition notes, program application. Let's say I want people to apply for working with me. What questions could I ask them? So basically, instead of having a notebook, you can just put all your notes here in Keep.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. You can even put pictures and links to, for example, value-based billing. You can put links to videos, links to different sites. Okay. Then you have tasks. You can create tasks. Basically, is let's say you need to go do something, like maybe talk to a seller at 2 p.m. You can create a task. And let's see, title, talk to seller. Talk to seller when the date is today at what? Let's say 3:30 p.m. So I create these tasks, and the great thing is that it automatically puts it in my calendar. There we go. Talk to seller at 3 p.m. So now I know, oh, this is what I need to do later on today. So you create the task in your inbox, and then it automatically puts it in your calendar. That's just a way to stay organized. Contacts, you can have different contacts, and you can even put them in groups. For example, we have the zoo group. This is something I did just for me, right? So I have different emails. So I put, assuming these are 3 different people, you can put it in the same group, and then you can email them. For example, the zoo. If I want to send one mass email to the zoo, there we go, 3 members. Hey, 1, 2, go to the zoo. Something like that. So you guys can have different groups for sellers, buyers, investors. You know, you can organize it like that and send mass emails as well. Another way to stay organized is to use labels. So right here we have labels. So I get something on my inbox, for example, the appointment here. I have my appointment, and it could be any email, doesn't really matter. You can go to your labels up here and say, oh, okay, this is a resource and I need to reply. You apply it. And now if I go to the left here and I want to go to the reply section, labels, here are all the emails where I need to reply. Here are emails where I need to send documents. I need to follow up with these emails. Let me see this one. And even, let me see this one. Oh, this is a recording that I did earlier. See, this is going to be a resource. I did it right before I started this. See, the quality is not that good. Hello, everyone. This is Hugo Malera, and this is a test to see the quality of the recording for Google Meet. Okay, so we go like this. All right. So this was just to see that once you record, you get your recording directly in your inbox. It's automatic, right? But the quality wasn't that good as Zoom. So that's something that Google needs to work on. But if you're meeting with people face-to-face, that's all you need, basically. Okay, so I have all these emails. You know what? I want to make my inbox clean, so I'm going to archive all of them. So I go here, I'm archiving them. I'm not erasing them. They're just out of my email. But if I want to look for them, that they're still in the system. So I want to archive them. Okay, it's loading. So let's say I am erasing everything. And how are we doing on time? Oh, we have 10 minutes. Okay. Hold on. I have 316 emails that I am archiving right now because I want to leave this empty because I want to show you guys something. 60 percent. Should just take me a few more seconds. Hold on, guys. Me, I don't mind having a messy inbox, but some people don't like it.
Mine is
So-
like super tidy. Like I can't have any extra emails that I'm not currently working with. Drives me crazy.
Right. So let's say, I don't mind having a messy one, but right now I want to keep it clean. So there's no new email. Okay, great. New mail. So how do I find what I need to do? Go to the left here. And since I already use labels, who do I need to reply to? All the emails that I need to reply are still there. Send documents, they're still there. Video recordings, here are my video recordings. And if I go to my inbox, there's nothing there. But at least I have everything already organized. Okay, so that's just ways that you can stay organized. Of course, you have to choose the process that you like the best, basically. Okay, so we talked about how to stay organized, how to communicate with people, meet with them via video calls. What about marketing? Marketing, you have YouTube is part of Google. So once you have Google Workspace under your domain, hugomalera.com, you can open a YouTube channel, which is what I have here. And Justin also has a YouTube channel. You go to YouTube Studio. And there you see the performance of your channel, have 32 subscribers, not that many. You have all this content, right? So the purpose of your YouTube channel is to create content, and then you send people someplace. You send them, you give them a call to action, either contact you directly, call you, email you, or you can send to our website. So we have Book Like a Boss, but Google Workspace has Google Sites. So you can create your own website with Google Sites. So I just go to hugomalera.com, and here's my website. If your domain is your digital address, your website will be your digital real estate. This is where you send people to look around. And right here, my thing is sell anywhere at any time. How to use technology to sell more, free up your time, and double your productivity. That's basically the core of what I teach, basically, and what I help people with. Now they go to my website, and right here, there's a little video that I made. And the call to action is to get my free guide, which I encourage you guys to get. You just put your name, email, and then basically you get your free guide via email. And this will put you in my email list. So if, let's say you send people to your website, you give them something for free, you can get their emails, and now they're on your email list where you can email them, give them a good value, build a relationship, and then you can maybe work with them one-on-one, or you can sell them products. All right, so let me see. And how does this look from the, hold on. Now, resources. We also have a resource page. When I talk about physical tools, this is my little setup that I have, and the digital tools. Let's say I go to digital tools. What do I recommend? Google Workspace. In your website, you can create buttons that have a link. You can click on this and it takes you basically to wherever, whatever you want people to go. Now, my website, I also have physical tools that I recommend. For example, the MacBook Pro that I use, an iPhone, a USB-C hub. This is to connect other cables, USB cables to your MacBook. My silent mouse, which is great if you have a sleeping baby, you know, you don't want it to be super loud. And the cool thing is you can create buttons where it says learn more. And it takes you directly to Amazon with affiliate links. So these are affiliate links. So if anybody clicks on this and they buy it, I get a little commission from Amazon. So you can put that in your website. The way I see it, the smaller, for example, this thing is $26. The smaller the item, the easier it is for people to buy. The more expensive your service, you can ask them to meet with you, you know, so you guys can discuss what you know, what the program is going to be, how much it's going to be. But if it's small stuff like you know, selling like a mouse, you can just put a link and you get a little commission. Or you can even, for example, resources, books, movies. I'm going to start putting books and movies that I recommend. And if people use those links to buy, then I get a few cents, maybe a few dollars. You know, any money is welcome, basically. So so we're using our website to promote ourselves, to sell some stuff and get people to contact us, basically. So I need more water. I usually don't talk that much. So I mean, this is the most talking I do the whole day.
Did a great job, man. I appreciate it. You probably have some questions here in the Zoom
yes.
room if you're ready for that, if you want to do that.
I am ready. And sorry guys, I just gave you as much as I could. Maybe I went a little fast, but yeah. Any questions? What do you guys think?
I have a question. Do Workspace have like hints how to create website
Hints how to create websites.
or help to create website?
It would, for example, it
Talking
would tell
about the-
you how to do it, but not actually have somebody walk you through the creation of a website. So the Google Workspace will give you the tools basically, but how to use them, you basically have to learn it on your own or have somebody to show you basically.
Okay.
But you can see, you can Google it, I guess. You know, it's Google. How to create a Google site. Create your own view. You can always find how to do it, but sometimes no, this is Squarespace. So yeah, but Google is not going to show you exactly how to do it, or maybe you can find it in YouTube as well.
You know, you did a really great video on Justin's deal about the website a while back. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh,
super
thank
good.
you.
Yeah, I mean, that's a listen, with me and Techie, and Justin knows this, you got to talk to me like I'm 4, and you got it where I could do that. So, you know, I just don't know all this stuff, and you wowed me the other day, but it also is, you keep it real simple too. So I want to applaud you for talking down to where somebody, I'm not techie, man. So
thank you so much. You know what? That's the thing, is that I wasn't techie either. I learned this because I was a teacher. I started working at Google, and basically they were gonna fire me because I wasn't performing the way I should. So what I did, I just learned everything and made everything simple to the point that I became the go-to guy that everybody was like, "Hey, Hugo, can you help me with this?" So for me to learn it, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep, like you said, you know, talk to me like I'm 4. I think I was making things like if I was 3, you know. So just make it simple, because I'm like, some people love to sound smarter than they are. Me, I'm like, you know, I just give me the simple version.
Yeah,
I just want to know how
I
to use it.
agree. I humbly tell. Yeah. You know, I didn't see where, and I know it's real simple, but you briefly went over it when you did a fast forward on Claude's deal about like in lieu of using Microsoft Office and Excel, you were showing the Google Docs that you can build those spreadsheets and save things that way. I wanted to refresh with that, but I don't know if we have time.
I have time. I don't know if Justin has time.
I've got time. Yeah, we've all. Yeah.
Okay,
It was
cool.
just a
Let's
quick
rock
blip,
on.
but I'd have to go back and watch that other one, but I wanted to ask you because I'm taking notes and listening to you.
I
For
figured
sure.
it'd be hard to get all this in an hour anyway. Really.
Oh yeah, we could spend a whole year talking about everything, right? But this is the thing, we only need to focus on the things that will help us with our business,
Yeah.
right?
No, I appreciate the way you funneled it.
Awesome. So before we go into that, this is just to show you, let me see, I'm in my drive, and here is my website. So let's say you want to create a new website. I'm not going to create it, I'm just showing you. You go here and you create a Google site, create and share. And there, just with a click of a button, you created the website. Then you just have to edit it. If you want to create a Google Sheets.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Which-
All right. I didn't
yeah.
know where it was.
So you go to your drive and just go to new. New, it will tell you, do you want to create a Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Slide, Google Form, and here's where you create stuff, basically. Now with the website.
Now, did those docs interchange with what you already have on Microsoft?
What do you mean? Can you explain?
Well, let's say I've got, several things on Excel and Microsoft Word.
Mhm.
Do I have to resave them onto that format, or are they interchangeable?
No, they're not interchangeable, but what you can do is copy and paste them into a Google Sheet, basically.
Okay.
So here with the website, you can add, let's say we have this video and, oh no, I deleted it. What do I do? Simple, Command Z, and you go back. Right, so if you have, I think it's Control Z with PCs, Command Z. Anytime you do something you don't want to do, like let's say you erase this by accident and you want to go back, just Command Z, and it goes back. I use that a lot whenever I mess up, right? So right here we have the pages, all the digital tools stuff that I have. I can create the buttons. Now with the buttons, learn more. I write what I want the button to say, and then I put the link or where I want people to go once they press that button. Okay, so this is an overview, and the pictures actually I create them in Photoshop, and that's another series of videos I'm going to make on how to paint digitally in Photoshop, or how to make the house look prettier in Photoshop as well.
Well, thank you so much.
Definitely. Now, if you guys want, I can stop sharing my screen, or unless you guys want to see something else. What do you guys think?
Any questions? Anybody? Anything?
Oh. Did I stop sharing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. We're back to gallery.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity. I know technology can be confusing, and I hate it when people just make it more confusing than it has to be. Really, what we have to do in our business is market ourselves, get people, let people know who we are, what we offer, give them value, invite them to talk to us, maybe go to our website, maybe buy something small, and then we go from there. Basically, we find out how we can help them. And technology can definitely help us do this from anywhere. Now, could it be anywhere in the middle of the Amazon? I mean, anywhere that has internet connection, So as long as you have that, you're basically free. And if you have a sales system like what Claude teaches, you know how to talk to people. If you have YouTube where you can market yourself, and you you guys have a great resource here who's Justin, who's very knowledgeable, and has, he actually, this was Justin's idea to I spoke with him and he told me, hey, you know what? Maybe you could do something related to technology. And I was like, really? Do people want to know that? Isn't that boring? But no,
No.
that's his idea.
Listen, thank you for the share and Justin putting it on, but also listen, the rest of the guys may all be way ahead of me on the techie part of it, where I may help out with other strengths that I bring, but thank you for at least making it sense to me.
Oh, that made my day. I know. Thank you for your kind words. And don't feel embarrassed, because sometimes I feel like, man, I'm so behind with tech as well. There's always somebody who's ahead of you.
Here's my CRM, by the way. So, I mean,
There we go.
And I've got this manila accordion folder. So I'm willing to get into the new world, but at the same time, I'm still making money making this work. So,
Yeah.
but I need to grow up and get into the new world. So no, this interested me a lot, especially since I'm already paying the $12
Right.
for a website, and I just didn't know that I even had access to all this stuff.
A lot of people feel the same way as Ken Man down here does. Like kind of like maybe you feel like you fell between the cracks somewhere along in life, and and everybody else learned something about computers that you didn't learn, or working the software the way people do it nowadays, or whatever it may be. There's a lot of people that feel that way, and I recognize that, especially in my coaching business. I run into a lot of people who are just like, man, they started teaching that right after I got out of that class in school, or whatever it was. It's like I missed that semester. Okay, well, maybe they didn't even have it. I think that's what's really cool, and that's why I invited Hugo here, because Hugo's a great teacher, and he's really good at, like you said, breaking it down and making it simple, and then also he's got the heart of a teacher, which is he wants to assist you in a way that you'll be able to feel strong and confident on your own. And so I don't know if you guys have written it down, but he's shared his email and his website with us and stuff, and you can donate to him, and you can schedule with him, and you can kind of rely on him too a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't sell you some kind of little package or something where you can really get the kind of help you need. I think you ought to. I wish you would put together some kind of coaching subscription that's just people when they need help can get the help, and it's not like I don't know, it's just an idea, man. I'm just throwing that out there.
No, I want
that's
to do
true.
that.
I mean, Hugo knows I'd already chatted with him in an email a week or so ago that I want to do a one-on-one with him as soon as I get this surgery over with. So, I right now you get loopy between the pain and the pain meds. So I want to comprehend it, but I'm going to subscribe to him and spend some money with him because it's going to help me.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
And no, definitely, I do want to help. And what I suggest you guys go to my website, hugomalera.com, and get my guide. It's free. It's a Google Doc, basically. I am updating it constantly. It's basically a core of everything I teach, basically. And if you guys have some questions, I try to answer them there. But I'm also creating a video resource, which is supposed to be ready by tomorrow, but it's not going to be ready. I'm ready. I'm editing things. But yeah, if you see that and you're like, you know what, this is all I need, I don't need anything else, great. If you need extra help, then we can talk about that. This is all about what you need. Kind of like a personal trainer, like
Right.
not everybody needs the same things,
Yeah.
And
So good. And if you need the help, there's no better place to ask, really, than Hugo. So and again, there's no shame in needing that kind of help, because I mean, I'll be honest with you. I came up with, when I was in junior high and first part of high school, they had the Tandy computers. You guys remember that? Commodore 64. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Okay, well, I never had one. I mean, my parents, they never could get a computer, I guess. And so, I mean, not for the kids, at least, not for the family, even back then. So I kind of came up with computers, but kind of not too. And so I really feel like I staying up on it is literal work. Okay. Staying up, up to date on what's there, what's available, what does what, and how it works, and what to do with it, and all that. There's no real way to stay up on all of it, but you can at least fake it real good, and you can pick up a few tips here and there. You know what I mean? I'll give you an example out of life. I don't want to waste any more of your time, but I play a little bit of piano. Now I can sit down and fool you, and you'll be like, "Oh, he plays piano," but yeah, but that's like the only two or three things I know. So, you can fake it good in the tech world too. And if you need a coach, there's nothing wrong with that. So just, grab a hold of Hugo and say, "Hey, man, I need a coach to kind of lean on for a little while and learn some of these skills that people have that I need to pick up." I think he's the man for the job. Is that wrong, Hugo?
Oh no, you know what? If you guys need help, you wanna do it with me, I'll be honored, to help you. And one thing I want to say, especially people I'm 40 right now, so people who are older than 40, who might think, "Oh man, technology! I see all these kids using this." My son is 4, and he knows how to use my iPhone better than I can. So all these kids, high school, whatever, they're using all this technology stuff, but they can't talk to people. They cannot relate to them. Right? What we're learning here is how to relate to people as human beings, how to find out people's needs, offer them a solution, and we exchange something. Could be money, could be something else, whatever. But the thing is this, technology is a tool, and it's only as good as the person using it, so if you already got the whole, I talk to people like human beings, then the rest is just knowing where to click, basically. And my goal is to make things simple so you guys can do what you do best, which is, offer solutions.
That's awesome. Love you a bunch, man. Thanks for being here, Hugo.
Thank you. Love you guys too.
Thanks
Any
for
last
putting it on,
words
Justin.
from
Thank you,
anybody?
Hugo.
Definitely.
All right.
Take care, guys.
All right. I'll see you guys next time. All right. It's catch the replay if you need to. All right. It's here. We'll see you later. Thank you so much, Hugo.
Thank
Great
you,
job
Justin.
today.
My pleasure.
Thank you, sir.